Hey everyone, and welcome back to the Alert Coins channel. Hello, this is Rich, and I'm making another movie about HBAR today. I hope everyone is having a great day today, no matter where they are in the world. I'm going to start by talking about HBAR. I'll say a few words about this and then move on. Thank you for your answer. Thanks for that. We don't like that the HBAR Foundation and Shane Higdon are getting $150,000 a month to do what? Even the HBAR bull said what he does for $10,000 a month. Take the money from people who buy HBAR and give it to them. This has been talked about a lot lately, and I don't like what's going on there. I believe people are paid too much. The HBAR Foundation then released this to show how busy they've been in 2024. People didn't want to hear it. We're aware that a lot of projects are being worked on HBAR and Hedera, which makes the network very good all around. I really like HBAR because I still believe in this coin I keep buying when the price goes down. I'm not a fan of what's going on, but I can't ignore HBAR. That's how I see it. There will be a Hedera in every aspect of business, school, society, government, and entertainment. She will be a part of everything. Listen to Lehman right now. Then you talk about what will happen. This job will take at least 100 years to finish. And we can see that it's going in the direction that ledgers in general and Hedera in particular will become a part of every part of the world. This will be used in the business world, in schools, in government, in entertainment, and in every other area, and it will be hard to see half the time. They won't even be aware that they're doing it. Like power. These lights are just a part of your life, you don't think about them. That's what will happen. He is talking about adopting many children. He's talking about regular people who use this tech and don't even know it. They're going to pay on time. They won't understand how the payment works. They will only know that they were able to pay. I like the thought of that too. The Hashgraph will teach more than 3,000 coders in Africa how to use Hedera once more. This network is growing all the time, and new projects will be added over time. The Hedera network will grow a lot more this year alone, and HBAR is a well-rounded coin as well. From what the HBAR Foundation says, healthcare data is up to 50 times more useful than financial data. Because of this, Get Hedera's Body Ready lets people with rare diseases and conditions take charge of their own data and make themselves available for clinical study. I also like the early steps that Hedera took to get into healthcare. You will be able to make money off of your health information at some point. And, this will keep going up every year. Just in Arcax and Ripple will finish tokenizing assets. Arcax helped BlackRock get its tokenized money market fund up and running on Hedera in 2024. Ripple and Hedera are getting together thanks to Arcax. Also, DREC is there to bring Ripple and Hedera together. These networks are not at odds with each other. It seems like these cryptocurrencies are always going up against each other, but in the new banking system, they will all work together. And our checks show that $30 to $50 trillion will be tokenized on the XRP system. What do you think? I wonder how much they will tokenize on the Hedera network too. When tokenization really takes off, it will be huge for these networks. These digital coins will gain a lot of value. And then there's Dovu. I love Dovu so much because of all of you. You are the ones who convinced me to put money into Dovu so that any environmental project in the world could easily join the carbon economy. Listen to this. I'm so happy to have Erfan from Dovu with us today. I'd love it if you could give us a quick rundown of some of the ways that Dovu is helping Web3 grow. Okay, thanks for having me. I'm thrilled to be at Consensus in Austin. The main thing that Dovu is doing is building a trust platform for carbon credits and green credits. The main goal of Dovu is to make it easy for any carbon or environmental project in the world to join the carbon market. It has been really hard to get on board in the past because of how much it cost. To sort of make your points, check them, and sell them. We use technology like AI and the Hedera community and platform to bring down the costs so that everyone can join. That's what we've been working on for years. It is a tough issue, and that will keep getting bigger and bigger. There's also no doubt that the Dovu token will become more valuable. And this is because the market for carbon credits is not going away. I don't like carbon credits, but I'm going to make a lot of money from them. That's how I see it. On Hedera by TVL, Saucer Swap Labs cards are ahead of DeFi. Gas prices that are always the same, no front running, no MEVs, and super fast speeds. That's why they keep breaking records. Also, Saucer Swap is still killing it. From the start, I knew this was going to be big, and it's getting bigger faster than I thought it would. But it seems like most projects grow at a very scary rate once they start to build on Hedera. That was something I noticed right away, which is why I always told myself when I first bought an HBAR, this is getting bigger and bigger. It's happening very quickly. I was using Hedera to make movies. Many people were scared about cryptocurrencies in 2022, so I told them, look, Hedera keeps growing at the worst time for cryptocurrencies. They haven't stopped or even slowed down yet. Drop is a micropayment service for small amounts of money. It builds on banking rails in Hedera and adds to its project set by providing a smarter option to cards, cash, and checks. Making use of HBAR. His drops are going to be huge. It now works with Fed. As for micropayments, David Schwartz even said that's where blockchain and crypto can make the most money right away because so many of them happen every day. You could work today and get paid at the end of the day with micropayments. Going forward, it will change the rules. I also helped with the first DPIM project on Hedera. As you say, there are perks. During the beta, giving good info to customers on the P2P network earns you points and later tokens. This is Braincell. Neuron is also just starting out. Over time, this is going to get really big. How are the reward points going to be calculated? There'll be one. If you want to get the most points, make sure your sensor always has a clear view of the sky and is linked to the network so it can send good data to the network. I'm waiting for this to grow because those monitors will be all over the world. When is the start date for the token? That's why they want to release their ticket in September or October 2024. That sounds like a good idea. Can I put my own sensor in? The Jet Vision Air Squitter is the only sensor that will be a part of this test program right now. You will need to buy the sensor from us ahead of time so that we can flash the Neuron SDK software onto it. You will soon be able to buy the sensor straight from the company that made it. They don't make any money when they sell you these monitors. It's being made. So far, each monitor is giving them a small loss. How long does it take to get my sensor? So it looks like they can get it to you in a couple of weeks. I liked the way neurons were going in, though. This will lead to a future where Amazon delivers your packages with a drone. We all know that's going to happen. Getting it straight, DREC is a decentralized way to heal. Listen to Lehman here. What are we going to talk about today? This is the problem, recovery, and control that are spread out. No Web3 here, just the world we live in now. You have a safety net for everything you do. There is a safety net for everything. You can still get your money back if you forget your bank account password. You can show proof of who you are at the bank. In the end, you can go to court and ask them to tell the bank that you are who you say you are. You can always find a way to do it. Your family and friends can ask the courts to do it for you if you are unable to do it yourself. You can always get to your money. You'll never lose your password. You won't be locked out if you lose your cash. You can call a locksmith to come and open your door if you lose your keys. A brick can help you get through the window. You can always find a way to get into your house. And this is true whether you lose your safe, your stocks, your car, your ID, or anything else. There is always an emergency way to get it back. That also needs to happen in crypto. I always said that people didn't like the idea of this early on if you want a lot of people to adopt. They said, it doesn't bother me if other people lose their keys, I'll never do that myself. But if you want more people to use crypto, you can't let them lose their keys. They must not lose their crypto or they will give up on crypto for good. This is how a lot of people will accept it. And even with rules, crypto won't be widely used until there are rules in place. Many people don't like the thought of it. But that's the way to go. It's been 2 years since I first said this and people kept telling me, well, I don't see a need for regulations. Either large banks will never get involved with crypto though, until rules are put in place first. You'll know how much HBAR is really worth when there are rules in place. This is how these utility-based coins start to really gain value. That's the way to go. I did want to give you a quick report on Hedera though. As time goes on, I'll be making more films about HBAR. I did want to talk about what was going on with the HBAR Foundation though, because I know that makes a lot of people mad and they don't like the idea of it. Still, I think HBAR is a good coin all around. The Hedera network seems like a complete network to me. Hedera is the future, I really believe it. I also think it will be a very important part of the new business system. But until everything happens, you need to be patient and cheerful. Let's all get rich together. That being said, I'm going to end this film. Thanks for watching. Thanks to all of you.